So something that I really like for sure is to be like up early. Look at this. It's so peaceful and quiet here. It's like 10 people here at the grocery store. And that's just fantastic, you know, to not need to deal with people, to not need to deal with all this screaming and sound and whatnot. So now it's 8:22. Let's roll. So from there all the way to here, more or less 123.5, and from there to there, more or less 20, and the thickness 22 by more or less 6.5. If I flip it over, you can see that the box here is more or less 30 minus the wall, so let's say more or less 29 inside and 10, so let's say more or less 9. On the front you can barely see them, they are marked very little there. You can see there and over there, if you want to screw it in place in the side door. In my case I'm very doubtful that I'm going to use screws. I think I have another solution to fit it in place. But before I do that, I'm going to stain it up. It's to here somewhere. So for the whole van, the ceiling, all the wood and everything, I have used more or less half of this. So it was a pretty good idea to buy 1 liter. Here's the thing, I was first thinking about going black in here, but then when I see it, I mean, it looks pretty good with the stain in there as well, because it's such a closed area, so it becomes much darker, especially in the van. So I think black would look too dark. So the van is there, yes, and I have it here. But I was thinking about maybe I should add one more detail before I go out. Oh, look at that. How nice. Let's mount. So it should clearly be up in here, okay? As you see, I put some vinyl here to have more like a wood look. So here you have the reason why I did not put insulation there. So around here, I mean, you can hear it even when I talk straight into it. I did not put insulation here because I have a plan here. So in my world, I was thinking first maybe Velcro, you know, to just, but it builds up, I don't know, 5-6 mil something. And then I was like, why don't I take like, okay, this is the brown one, but why don't I just take 7 and just, I mean, in the unlikely event that I'm going to take it down, okay, then I just take like a fishing line and I just saw behind it and it will come off. This is what I mean, just glue it in place and it will be there. Pin and a pin over here holding it like this. So on Etsy you can also buy 3 of this. So the one for the sliding door there, and also two to have up in here and on the other rear door. But in my case, I was like, I'm not going to use it, you know, because it comes behind this one, and it's just, I know myself, okay? So I decided to go with plants there instead, and here as well. So let's see here. So here's the folder. All this you have been watching so far in the video, all the files. But here I have two saved links, okay? So if I go in here on Etsy, there you can see you can buy a package here of 3 for like €2.25. But when I clicked on this one and I wanted the unfinished, it was like out of stock. And I was like, okay, I will not need these ones anyway, you know, the small ones, because I just know myself and I'm not going to use them. So that's when I found this page. So this is actually the one that I bought, €119, unfinished. And that made it possible for me to stain it. Let's see here. Okay, it's still standing. It's a good design. I need to crawl in here then. Let's see. All right. It sits really good here. Let's open up here. Oh yes. I'm going to cover up here the wrap here. I'll be right back. I will also seal the edges with this, the Boostic, I don't know, seal and flex bow silicone S733. You can see here the whole line down here. So I think that will do a good job up in here. So like this, it's unbelievable, the neighbor. Yesterday it was some kind of saw, today is a mower. Seriously? Come on! A few seconds. Alright. So, it's glued in place, yes, that's good. But it's also good if it still hangs there when I close the door. So, let's give it a shot. Open. Close. There it is. Okay, super nice. I think it completes the door in a really nice way. Look at this. So she's cleaning the windows, and I like how serious she is with these cones. Up, 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 up. Don't come driving in here. Nope.